Hello, Brigadiers and Brigadettes and hockey fans alike. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to my channel. Now let's jump into some hockey content. Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Sorry for not getting a video out yesterday. If you are new, please make sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Really quick story time here, it's really funny. So I was gonna do a video yesterday about why I hated my university and why you shouldn't go where I go, and I was gonna reveal everything. And I found out you could get expelled for doing that, for telling the truth. And the university, they found new ways to bill me, and they said I should be appreciative of how they did it. And I was going to give them a hand gesture to show my appreciation, but cooler heads prevailed. So we're doing this video today, and got a little bit more space in between me, so I'm calm and ready to go. So we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia Flyers and the New York Rangers. Two teams that I bought way too hard in on this year. We're going to talk about what went wrong, stuff like that. And maybe if I'm going to buy into them next year and see what happens, we'll go from there. So, just like to start off here saying, I think the reason I hyped them up is you got a lot of older teams in this division. Boston, Pittsburgh, Washington. I thought Washington would fall off a little bit. I thought Pittsburgh, I wasn't so sure about their goaltending, so I just kind of went that way and said Philly and New York, I think they could do it. And, for these two teams, it's been a tough year as they've both been eliminated from the playoffs. And Philadelphia last season was a team that was on pace for 106 points, and we're one win away from a conference finals appearance. And for the Flyers, I bet way too hard. And, the year started off fairly well. Carter Hart has struggled, though, this year. Let's take a look at his stats from last year compared to this year. Last year, 24-13-3 record with a 2.42 goals against average, a 914 save percentage with one shutout. He really doesn't have any shutouts on his career, I think 2. And then this year his stats have been awful. A 9-11-5 record, 3.67 goals against average with an 877 shutout save percentage, and I think one more shutout. Overall, I think a lot of this comes down to Hart, just struggling, as his team really didn't allow a lot of chances. They allowed the 5th fewest scoring chances against and the 12th fewest high danger chances against. But I will say on the penalty kill, they did give up a pretty good chunk there on the PK for high danger chances. So maybe the PK, he has struggled there, so has the team. Maybe they'll figure that out. They're also going to need to score more goals next year if they want to get back to where they were. I worry about the depth for next year, but we'll see. They were 7th in scoring last year, and they're 16th this year. That is going to have to change. So guys like Travis Konechny and Nolan Patrick are probably going to, have to bounce back, where Konechny had a really good year last year. Nolan Patrick, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what his career is going to turn out to be. I feel bad for the guy, but I'm not sure if he's going to be the guy for Philadelphia. Maybe next year. I'm hoping out and hoping that it could happen, but I don't know. And in general, though, as long as Carter Hart bounces back, I think the Flyers should as well for next season. So let's talk about the New York Rangers, who have had a disappointing year, but considering what's happened to the team, I think it's amazing they've even made it to this point where they just now got eliminated. So you have the Tony DeAngelo drama, which I don't even know where to begin with all that. That is like a whole other wormhole you can go down into, but that's that. And, his, whatever the situation you want to call it, really could have killed the locker room, but, it managed not to. And for the Rangers, I'm sure they would have liked to have it work out. You've got a great offensive defenseman in DeAngelo, but looks like that's going out the window. On the bright side, you have a 22-year-old Adam Fox that, is in contention for the Norris, and he is really fun to watch, a great two-way player, and he's literally a year older than me. That makes me feel so bad about myself. I'm just a guy talking to you guys, which I love doing it, but he's a year older than me, and he's playing for the New York Rangers and killing it right now. So kudos to Adam Fox. And then, you go over into the Artemi Panarin sexual assault incident. I'm not really sure whatever happened there. Kind of seemed, I don't know what all that was. It was from a decade before, so, they were really trying to I don't know what was going on with all that. It was just really hard to, I think, pull up a lot of, I don't know. We're not even going to go there because I don't know what went on there. But, Artemi didn't play for a while, if I do remember right. Then Mika Zibanejad started off the year slow. That didn't help. And I will say that, he's had a few really big games this year, but I don't know if it would be to the degree of last year, which I thought it would be closer, but, I'm wrong. But he will bounce back, I do believe that. Then the two young players that aren't, being as big of a part as maybe the team would have liked. You have Capo Calco and Alexis Lafreniere. And, Capo is providing value defensively, although I'm really starting to worry about what his offensive game is going to be for the Rangers. I don't know what we're going to see, but still don't know. And it's one of those things that I don't want to give up on Capo, but I feel like maybe after next year probably will if things don't work out. Maybe he just needs a new environment. And then Alexei, he's young, he showed promise at times, and I think next year will be a better year for him. He's coming off a year where I'm pretty sure he started really, really slow, but this team is like in the top 12 for both offensive goals for and then defensive goals against. I think they're going to bounce back next year. So yeah, I'm picking both of these teams to do better next year. Maybe they didn't perform as well this year, but Hart, I think, will rebound. I think the Rangers have got so much potential, and we'll see how it goes. Do you think these two teams will get better next year? Let me know. I think Philadelphia would be a little bit more questionable down in the comments below. And then subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. We're closing in on that 250 mark. And then, yeah, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Everybody stay safe. Have a great day and stay away from COVID, all right? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes and hockey fans in general. This is your captain signing off. Have a great week.